The influence that y'all have around y'all got to start being different. Be separate. Because God said y'all are gods on the earth, bro. There's no coincidence why you stopped here. When's the last time you stopped to hear about it? Bring it out. When's the last time you stopped to hear about it? When's the last time you stopped to hear about it? But it just so happens that a young man y'all age, y'all caught on the side of the street reading out the Bible in the most random location in New England. It's cold as hell out here. God is talking to you now, bro. God is talking to you now. You see how bad stuff is about to get. Trump is starting to stop EBT cards, SNAP, Section 8. All that stuff is going away, bro. ICE is deporting us. There's killing all throughout New Haven and Waterbury and Hartford, all over the place. Things are getting bad, bro. So God is stopping you now to change your life now before something bad happens to y'all. Where y'all see yourself? Y'all believe in the Bible?
Bro, you gotta speak up,
I
bro.
don't know too much
Come
about
on,
it.
man.
You don't know too much about the
Got that
Bible?
nice
What about you,
stuff
EJ?
going on, bro.
You don't know too much? What about you, Mark? Remind me your name one more time. You speak. Justin. You believe in the Bible? What do you believe about the Bible?
That's the part of.
Huh? Okay, you believe in faith, right? You love God. Y'all all say y'all don't love God, right? John 14 and 15. As young men, because I'm 27, right? We all young men up here. One thing that we've learned in this world is to stay away from this book. You see what I'm saying? Because when we go to church, when I went to church, this is all I learned right here. I learned that Jesus was white. I learned that God was white. I learned that all the prophets were white. And then I started reading the book for myself, and everybody looked like us. Everybody looked like us in the Bible.
That's right.
But they have done years and years of turning this Bible into a white man's book that now we don't even care about it no more. But I want to show y'all before y'all leave. Y'all should look at me and be like, why is the dude my age up here so confident about this book? I want to show you what I know so that way y'all can do the same thing. You see what I'm saying?
Bring it out.
Read what you got.
It's the book of John, chapter 14, verse 15. If ye love me,
Christ said, if you love me, you said you love God, right, Justin? Right, EJ? Remember your name again, Bo. Read. You love God, right? Keep reading.
keep my commandments.
Christ said, if you love me, you would keep my commandments. You would keep my commandments. Do you smoke, Justin? Do you smoke, Reed? Or EJ? Reed? What you smoke? Weed? 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 Titus chapter 2. I want to show you that God said it's a sin for you to smoke weed. Did you know that, Justin? You knew that. So why you do? You said you love God, right?
You know?
So if you love God, what did we just read? That you would do what? Keep his commandments. Keep his commandments. I want to show you in the Bible, it is a sin to smoke weed, bro. Read that.
The book of Titus, chapter 2, verse 2. That the aged men
meaning the young men, like y'all, and like myself. Read.
be sober.
Be what?
Be sober.
Read. When you smoke weed, are you sober? Hell no. I'm getting high as hell. You see what I'm saying? But the Bible said what? Be sober. Meaning what? You have to put weed down.
That's
If
right.
you truly love God, you will put weed down.
You still watching? What about subscribe? Hit up that subscribe button for IUIC Connecticut and IUIC New Haven Green.
You work, Reed? Do you work, EJ? What do you do for work, if you don't mind me asking? You're a tutor. For what age? Like school children, middle school? School, right? Do you know how difficult it is to get a job and you walk in smelling like weed? How many places have you interviewed at before and they said, nope? How many? More than you can count. You want to know why? It's probably because you were smoking weed and you probably smelled like it. You tried to cover it up, or you went into the interview and they said, nah, we're not taking it. So God is trying to tell you how to operate in this world and how to keep your body healthy. Do you think you can run right now without getting out of breath? What about you, Justin? Justin, like, yeah, come on, bro. Okay, in comparison to if you were not smoking, do you think that you would run better and longer if you were off of the drugs? What about you, Reed? Absolutely. So God is giving you a solution on how to be healthy. See what I'm saying? You gotta put weed down, bro. Because do you think God right now is in the heavens smoking a blunt? Hell no. Huh? But he just said for you to be sober. So why would he do the opposite? You see what I'm saying? So God is not in the heavens right now rolling up a blunt. And you are gods on the earth. Psalms 82:6. The Bible says we are gods on the earth. Read that. Psalms 82. Psalms 82:6. What's your name, boss?
Achari.
Achari, you believe in the Bible?
Yes, I'm an avid Bible reader.
Do you smoke, Achari?
No.
Very good. Now, Achari, can you name me some things that a young man, if a young man was smoking weed,
Yeah.
how much harder is it in this life based upon the drugs that we consume?
The demonic influence.
You see what I'm saying? That's what we have on us when we smoke, bro.
That's right.
That's what we have on us when we smoke. And guess what else?
Spiritism.
It's spiritual. Guess what else
Spiritism.
listen to that stuff? Music. What type of music you listen to?
Acts
What you got,
35.
Justin? Look, yeah, they smiling, bro, because I'm being real.
That is not
I'm
personal.
being real. 1 Corinthians 15. The Bible
He
talks
accepts
about the
anyone
music you listen to.
except
Now,
Christ.
do I listen to the? Yes. I ain't gonna lie, I listen to the music, but I cannot let it influence my music. Because the music we listen to pushes what?
The Israelites left
Drugs,
Egypt.
hoeing out sisters, sleeping with everybody.
They were let
All
out
that.
to dance
You know what I'm saying? So what we gotta do as young men, we gotta change our life around.
Yes,
We gotta change our life. We gotta put. We can't sleep with all these women out here. Are you a girlfriend, Justin? You're gonna go what you do. Able to take care of children right now. So why you gotta? Because God said, "Well, be fruitful and multiply." Meaning what? Have children. But if you're not in a position to take care of a family, why you need a girlfriend? You know what I'm saying? Now, if you accidentally you slipped up and you had a kid, now what?
Yes.
Now you're stuck.
Yes.
Now you're financially in trouble. God is giving us solutions on how to prevention. That's why he said marriage is honorable. Marriage is honorable. Read what you got. 1 Corinthians 15. This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 33. This is for the music we listen to and the influence it has on us. Read what you got. Be not deceived. Be not deceived. Read. Evil communication corrupts good manner. Evil communication is hip-hop. I'm sure during Achari's time, the hip-hop music during your time, Achari, what was that music about during your time?
Drugs. Everything. It wasn't all negative.
It wasn't all negative because back then, like in the 90s, the 80s,
It was
hip-hop was more
conscious
conscious music,
rap.
like KRS-One, for example,
Conscious
right?
rap.
It was more conscious music. Today, we got who? We got NBA Youngboy. We got DaBaby. We got Lil Baby. We got Cardi B. We got Glorilla. All of them speak about what? The same stuff that y'all are doing. So guess what it's doing? The music, you are a reflection of the music you listen to.
That's right.
Because y'all are doing the same things that are in the music. You see what I'm saying? That's why the Bible said, don't be deceived. The evil communication that we bring in will manifest in our action.
Check it out.
You see what I'm saying? So what I had to do was, I was listening to NBA Youngboy throughout the week. What I had to do was, I had to cut it on a Monday and then a Tuesday. Maybe I listen to him on a Wednesday and a Thursday, then I cut it slowly but surely. And over time, I don't listen to him no more. Or I was listening to Lil Baby throughout the week. And over time, I cut it out. Because I noticed that the more that I listened to it, the more it was manifesting in my action. See what I'm saying? Read what you got. It's the book of Exodus, chapter 23, verse 2. And now again, your friend group, right? Are y'all three related or y'all just friends? Y'all all friends, right?
Some told me this.
Now, the rest of your friend group, they all smoke weed too? No? Nobody else in your friend group smoke weed. So it's just y'all three. So y'all gotta be examples for each other. You see what I'm saying? Y'all gotta help each other overcome that. So now when Justin wanna go smoke, Reed, you gonna tell him, nah, man. Put that shit down. You see what I'm saying? Or when EJ wanna go smoke, Justin gonna come and say, oh, we read earlier, the Bible said to be sober. I wanna make sure I got a job. I want to make sure I can have money in my pocket to feed myself and my family, but I can't do that if I go into my interview smelling like weed and Febreze. You see what I'm saying?
Bring it out.
I can't do that. So God is telling you, you gotta work together now. If you love God, you gotta work together. Exodus 23:2. Read that.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 23, verse 2. Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil.
The Bible says, do not follow a multitude to do evil. You see what I'm saying? Not any gangs or anything like that. No gangs or nothing. Good. So what the Bible is saying though is that your friend group will influence your behavior as well.
That's right.
Your friend group, peer pressure will influence your behavior as well. So that's why I was asking y'all, does anybody else in your friend group smoke? Does anybody else in your friend group drink? Anybody in your friend group got girlfriends? Let's be real. Anybody in your friend group go to parties? So the influence that y'all have around y'all gotta start being different. Be separate. Because God said y'all are gods on the earth, bro. There's no coincidence why you stopped here. When's the last time you stopped to hear a Bible?
Bring it out.
When's the last time you stopped to hear a Bible? When's the last time you stopped to hear a Bible? But it just so happens that a young man y'all age, y'all caught on the side of the street reading out the Bible in the most random location in New Haven. It's cold as hell out here. God is talking to you now, bro. God is talking to you now. You see how bad stuff is about to get. Trump is starting to stop BBT cards, SNAP, Section 8, all that stuff is going away, bro. ICE is deporting us. There's killings all throughout New Haven and Waterbury and Hartford, all over the place. Things are getting bad, bro. So God is stopping you now to change your life now before something bad happens to y'all.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.